Welcome friends, welcome back to the kitchen. I've got a little pork butt going outside on the Yoder smoker, and I made up a couple of Carolina sauces, one just a vinegar pepper sauce and the other the mustard sauce. I really like both of those, and I thought I'd make vinegar slaw to go with it so we could have pulled pork sliders for supper. So I'm going to start out with the sauce, just to let it heat up and come together in the pot while I'm prepping the veg. So starting out with some cider vinegar, and to that I'm going to measure in some vegetable oil, and I think I've got enough left in this container. Good enough. So I'm going to put that in this little pot. The pot's on gentle heat. You don't want it too hot, you just want to gently bring everything together, and you want to be able to dissolve this boatload of sugar that's going in. It's quite a bit of sugar. So you don't want it to boil, you just want to gently heat it so that it all comes together. That's some salt going in next. Next in some celery seeds, about that many. And then the last thing is some hot mustard. And about that much. So I'm just going to stir this together, keep it on low heat so everything dissolves and come together, and then just leave it on low heat. You don't want it to boil, just low, gentle heat while I prep the rest of this veg. So the veg is really simple. It's dare I say, a cabbage salad. Cabbage, bell pepper, carrot, and sweet onion. And this is a Vidalia onion. So I've set up my mandolin to kind of keep it fairly tight, and we'll see how this works. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I know, safety. Safety, safety, safety. I'm far enough away with this carrot that I'm comfortable using the mandolin like this. If you get to a point where you're uncomfortable, or if you're uncomfortable right from the very start, use the guard, or get yourself a chainmail glove. Here, I'm fine. Get down to here, I'll be using the guard. But I don't think I'm going to need that much carrot. I think I'm almost done with the carrot. Now this recipe is just a guideline. It's going to come down to how many people you need to feed, how big your head of cabbage is. You make that much sauce, you can keep that in the fridge for later use. You don't have to use it all today. Okay, last one is the onion. So I think I've got about enough onion, so I'm going to check on the sauce here. Let's get a spoon and give it a taste. Okay, let's see. A little bit of a stir. Yeah, that's that. It's sweet, tangy. That vegetable oil acts as a medium to sort of coat the inside of your mouth, so the flavor sticks inside your mouth, so you can taste layers and layers and layers and layers of it. The thing I think that's missing from it is pepper. Every time I've had this type of vinegar-based coleslaw, it seems to be missing pepper. And I don't mean necessarily hot pepper, hot sauce, but kind of black pepper, kind of like this pepper sauce. A little bit of heat, but I also understand that it's meant as a salad, as a foil to the heat that you would get from the other barbecue items. And this is meant to be something cooling and refreshing. So since we're going to be eating it with barbecue, I'm going to refrain from putting any pepper in. But if I was eating it with something else, I would definitely be putting pepper in it and a little bit of hot sauce too. I think hot sauce would be fantastic in this type of coleslaw. On this tray is the cabbage, carrot, onion, and sweet bell pepper. So I'm going to get that into this bowl, and then we'll put the dressing on. I've got little pieces of vegetable everywhere. The cleanup is going to be a monster. Now, to put on the dressing. And this is where you have to decide if you've got too much dressing, enough dressing, maybe not enough dressing, depending on how big your cabbage and your other vegetables were. I'm going to pour some on, and then I'm going to mix it in and see where I'm at. And this is where I have to admit that Julie and I are always on the side of less dressing is more. We often look at each other in restaurants and say, oh, there's just too much dressing on that salad. But I know that's not what other people are expecting. Okay, I'm going to put in a little bit more. There we go. I think that's good. Give it a taste, just see where we are. Now, this will taste better in a couple of hours in the fridge. It will taste even better tomorrow if you leave it in the fridge overnight. Yeah. So, I think I got it bang on this time. This, to me, is something that I enjoy. We don't have it that often. We usually have the mayo-based cabbage salad, and Julie and I always refer to the vinegar-based one as slaw. That's kind of where we diverge from everybody else. So I'm going to put this in the fridge. I'm going to leave it for 2 or 3 hours and come on back for the pulled pork video where Julie and I will be eating this cabbage salad and these sauces on little pulled pork sandwiches. Thanks for stopping by. See you again soon.